Okay. Now let us see the sections. Guys, I have done one single chart on the entire residential status. It is very lengthy topic, but I have tried to cover it in one single chart. Especially the residential status of individual is important. Why, sir? Because that is the most challenging thing. That is the most challenging thing. So please be very attentive. I will try to explain one by one. Yeah, first let us cover the residential status of individual, guys. Guys, we are deciding the residential status for which year? Previous year 24, 25. Previous year 24, 25 or assessment year 25, 26. For deciding the residential status of an individual for previous year 24, 25, the first thing what we have to see is, sir, in our previous year, how many days he or she was in India? How many days he or she was in India? Section 6 subsection 1 gives two basic conditions. If an individual satisfies any one of this, he will become resident in India. Sir, what if he doesn't satisfy both? Non-resident. Non-resident. Sir, what are the two conditions, sir? One, he should be in India for a period of total 182 days or more during the previous year. Clear? Sir, should it be continuous? No. He can come, go, come, go. Totally in previous year, he should be in India for 182 days. If satisfied, then straight away go and check ordinary, not ordinary under section 6.6. No, sir, first condition is not satisfied. Then only go and check second condition. Second condition, two cumulative points are there. 60 or more during previous year and 365 or more during 4 years preceding the previous year. So to count 4 years, should we count even our previous year? No, no, no. For our previous year, 60 days. Last 4 years, all 4 years put together, 365 or more. Sir, 1 year if he is there also, 365 is done. No, sir. Yes. He need not be there for all 4 years. But they are telling all 4 years put together, 365. Sir, 3 years he was completely outside India. 1 year completely in India. Satisfied. Satisfied. Sir, every year 100 days. Satisfied. 100 into 4. Satisfied. Clear. So stay need not be continuous. Out of 4 years, all 4 years put together, 365 or more, guys. Yes, sir. Next. Guys, while counting the number of days of stay in India, the date of arrival as well as the date of departure is considered to be in India. Irrespective of the time, both is considered to be in India. Now, because especially when I'm living in India or coming into India, I cannot see when exactly did I cross Indian border. Okay, I cannot peep, especially I will be traveling in flight. I cannot peep and see, where am I, where did I reach the India? So irrespective of the time, the date of arrival as well as the date of departure is considered to be in India, guys. Okay, so now coming to, sir, if I satisfy any one condition, I will become resident. Is that the end? No, we are only done with first stage. We are only done with first stage, guys. Now, once I am resident, if satisfied, I have to go and check section 6.6. Section 6.6 gives additional conditions for individual. There are two conditions. If both the conditions are satisfied, they become resident in India. That is ordinary resident in India. If both are not satisfied, or even if one is not satisfied, they become what? Not ordinary resident in India. Yes, sir. What are those two conditions? Let us see. Resident in India for at least 2 years out of last 10 years. So they should be resident in India for at least 2 years out of last 10 years. Guys, year 10 years also will not include our previous year. One thing you keep in mind, when checking 6.6, we are not checking anything for previous year 24-25. We are checking only for past years. We are determining the residential status for 24-25. But while checking the 10 years, 7 years and all, should we consider our previous year? No, preceding the previous year. Preceding the previous year. Yes, sir. So resident in India for at least 2 years out of last 10 years. That means in the last 10 years, this guy should have satisfied any condition given here. Na? Only then in that year, you would have become resident. You would have become resident. Now you might have confusion. Sir, at least for 2 years, he should be resident out of last 10 years. Na? Should it be continuous and all? No. Any 2 years out of last 10 years. And should he be ordinary, not ordinary, deemed resident? Any resident is okay. He should be resident, that's all. They're not telling he should be ordinary, not ordinary, deemed anta. Even if he was a deemed resident in that year also is counted. because the word they are using is resident. That is fine. Any ordinary, not ordinary, deemed, anything is okay, acceptable. Okay, so first condition. Second condition, in between first and second, what is there? And is there. So both has to be satisfied. Second condition is 730 days or more during 7 years preceding the previous year. So leave the previous year. Last 7 years, totally how many days he was in India? He should be at least for 730 days or more. 730 days or more, guys. If both these conditions are satisfied, then what he will become? Ordinary resident in India. If not, resident, but not ordinarily resident. Yes. Sir, what is the benefit of all this and all? We will understand in section 5. Okay. Now, sir, you told for section 6, subsection 1, even if one condition is satisfied, the person will become resident. Yes. But there are two special cases where this is actually given in explanation. There are two special cases where second condition is not at all applicable. Second condition is not at all applicable. That means if the person is covered in these two special cases, guys, only if he satisfies first condition, he will become resident in India. If not, what? Straight away non-resident. Straight away non-resident. So in the following two cases, only first condition is applicable, which is 182 days or more. 182 days or more. The second condition is not applicable for them. Which are those cases, guys? All the things has to be taken care of. First one, Indian citizen who leaves India as a member of Indian ship or for the purpose of employment outside India. He is there in India. Now during previous year is going outside India. For what purpose? Employment. When did he leave? Previous year. Now when he has left India for employment outside India during the previous year, they are counting him here. So for him, second condition is not applicable. Guys, please be careful. There is no reference to any income here. There is no reference to any income. How much ever is his income? Doesn't matter here. Doesn't matter here. Okay, so coming to the second special case. Indian citizen plus one more special guy is added here. Person of Indian origin. Engaged in. Engaged andre engage alla. Business, employment or profession. Where? Outside India. Now is coming to India on a visit. When? During our previous year. 24-25. And his total income other than the income from foreign sources is up to 15 lakh. Up to 15 means less than or equal to 15. Then for him, second condition is not at all applicable, guys. Not at all applicable. What is the difference between first and second point? One major difference. Sorry, two major difference. Person of Indian origin is covered here. Plus, they're talking about income here. First case was is going outside India. Second case is coming to India, not to settle here for a visit. When? During our previous year. Sir, what is tired of foreign country? Now he's coming back to settle here with his family members. Is he covered in this special case? No, he's not covered. They have used the word visit. You have to be careful with it. Whom is he visiting? Where is he visiting? Don't care about it. They didn't mention about purpose of visit and all. Visit should be to India during previous year. Yes, sir. Sir, in the second case, they told total income other than the foreign sources, in simple Indian sources. Indian income. Okay, if it's up to 15 lakh, second case, so second condition is not applicable. What if it is more than 15 lakh? What if it is more than 15 lakh? I have given the arrow mark and I have connected here. Second condition is applicable, guys. Second condition is applicable. But instead of 60 days, they're telling it is 120 days. 60 days, instead of that, it is 120 days. So, for second condition, is it alive, sir, for this guy? Yes, it is alive. But instead of 60 days, 120. So, 120 or more during previous year plus 365 or more during 4 years preceding the previous year. Means cumulative, sir? Yes. Not only 120, it is along with 365. Along with 365, guys. Hope you understood. It is as it is, but instead of 60, just make it 120. You don't make it in your material. Okay. It is 60 only. Okay. Only in this special cases, it is 120. Clear? So you should know when 60, 120. 120. And when second condition is not at all applicable. Okay. So, got it? Yes. Chalo. Please be careful, guys. This two, please read it together. because I have put it like that only. If it is up to 15 lakh, this story, this story. If it is more than 15 lakh, then this story. Okay, so next, if you are not at all covered anywhere here, if you are not at all covered in anywhere, means 6-1, you are not covered because you have stayed in India only for 20 to 30 days, or you are not in India at all. In that case, they are trying to cover you under 6-1A. May not be always, may not be always. Let us see whether you are covered. Section 6-1A talks about deemed resident. Here, the number of days of stay is not important, is not relevant, guys. What is it? We will see. Deemed resident under section 6-1A, capital A. Indian citizen having a total income other than the income from foreign sources more than 15 lakh in previous year shall be deemed resident in India if he is not liable to tax in any other country. Now, if you are an Indian citizen having income from Indian sources more than 15 lakh and not paying tax in any country, Indian government is telling, come my son, come my daughter, we will adopt you. Okay, you are our deemed resident. Why? They want to tax you, not to take care of you. Okay, so they are ready to accept because no other country is taxing you. Let us at least tax you. Okay, so this is only. Please be careful. All conditions has to be taken care. Indian citizen not paying tax in any other country. Indian income is more than 15 lakh. We will consider you as deemed resident. Now, one key point. Key point. Look here. Look here. If you have become a resident as per this point or this point, you are always not ordinary resident, guys. You are always not ordinary resident. Sir, should I go and check additional condition? No need. No need. So please keep this in mind. If you have become a resident due to this, that is second condition is applicable for you. You stayed in India for 120 days or more and you became resident. Straight away you are not ordinary resident. Next, sir, I am a deemed resident. Always not ordinary resident. Now listen, one key point is, sir, I am covered in this point, more than 15 lakh. That means second condition is applicable, huh? Yes. Instead of 60 days, how many days? 120 days. But I was in India for 190 days. I was in India for 190 days. Did I satisfy first condition or second condition? First condition. Because we always check what? First condition. So when I have satisfied first condition, no need to check second only. So I am there in India for more than 182 days, sir. Should I check additional condition? Yes. Yes, we have to check. Yes, we have to check. That means if you are covered here and you became resident because you were in India for 120 or more, but less than 182, only then you are straight away not ordinary. You were in India for more than 182. Should we check additional condition? Yes, we have to check. There, if I am not satisfied, then also it can become not ordinary. But my explanation is, should we check or not? Should we check or not? So if you have become a resident due to this point or this point, you are always not ordinary residents. Please keep this in mind. Clear? Yes. Next, there is one more point with respect to this. Yes, sir. Huh. Not covered. Okay, this also. Sir, here is the person of Indian origin covered? No. Person of Indian origin is covered only in second special case. And obviously, whoever is covered in this case will come here also, but only income will vary. These two are common, guys, except income part. Except income part. So here also is Indian citizen or person of Indian origin is covered? Yes. Now, sir, who is the person of Indian origin? If me or my grandparents or parents, both father, mother, grandfather, both the sides, if any of them are born in undivided India, I am called as person of Indian origin. My origin is from India. Sir, what is that undivided India? Today, India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, before 1947, that is 15th August 1947, it was undivided India. We were all united. So it is undivided India. So assume my grandfather was born in Lahore in 1942. Who am I? Vikas Allah. Person of Indian origin. Sure. Next, one rule is there with respect to this, guys. We'll just cover it up. This is not applicable always, only for a special person. According to Rule 126, an individual being a citizen of India and a member of the crew of a ship, the period of stay in India in respect of an eligible voyage shall not include the period beginning from the date of joining till the date of signing off, as mentioned in the continuous discharge certificate. So, if I am working in any shipping company as a crew, sir, I am leaving India now as a part of ship. Okay, I am going along with the ship as a member. Now we don't know exactly we will come back and all. It will be very long period. So my company, shipping company will issue me something called as continuous discharge certificate, which is disclosing what day I entered the ship, what day I signed off from the ship. From the date of joining till the date of signing off is considered to be outside India. Is considered to be outside India, including both the days. Including both the days. Assume guys, I went on 10th June and I came back on 15th July. 10th June to 15th July, including both the days, is considered to be outside India. Is considered to be outside India. I'm randomly giving the example. Assume those days came to 60 days. Okay, let me take 50 days. Sir, the number of days as per continuous discharge certificate came to be 50 days. 50 days is in India na outside India na? Outside India. So how many days in India? Take 365 minus 50. How many days in our previous year? No leap year. 25 is not a leap year because February fall in 25. So how many days? 365. Sir, last year we learned it as 366, sir. Last year was a leap year. This year is not a leap year. So 24 25 is not a leap year. Means because February comes in 25, guys. Clear? Yes. So it has 365 days. So please be careful. Calculate the number of days properly. And while calculating the other number of days and all, please consider the date of coming or date of leaving India to be in India. Yes. And are we supposed to know which month has how many days and all? Definitely, guys. To calculate the number of days. Because some people have strategy, whatever you follow. Okay, I'll evaluate. Sir, invigilator C means this is not copying. Use that strategy because you guys will use this now. Some of you, Monday, sorry, January, February, March. Okay, use whatever you want. Try to write the proper answers. Even 1 or 2 days plus minus, don't do it. As or 1 day, no, sir, 2 days, no, you will adjust. No, no. I mean, you will adjust in your marks. Okay, please be careful. Guys, remaining days is considered to be in India, sir. 315 days? Yes. Remaining days is considered to be in India. If nothing else is given. Sir, they gave one more story telling you again went in January. Again minus that also. Clear, right? Nothing else is mentioned. Assume the remaining days is considered to be in India, guys. Okay, so now done with individual. Done with individual. Just so. And individual guys, these points are also I have just given. I just read. Sir, now will citizenship nationality depends of or will it be relevant for my residential status? No. Just because I'm Indian citizen or Indian national and all, will I become the resident in India? No. Only for special cases they are giving reference to Indian citizen. But they never told all Indian citizens are resident. No, no, no. We have to check it based on section 6. Sir, I have a permanent house, permanent family in India. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Next, we came to India, we are going outside India. Why I am going and all doesn't matter. But here, yes, they have told you were engaged outside India for BEP and now you are going outside India for employment. That and all, yes, is there. For other cases and all, why you came, when you are going, with whom you stayed, where you stayed, why are you bothered? Why is department bothered about it? Clear? You came for personal purpose or business purpose, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Okay. Next, stay in India need not be continuous, guys. Stay in India need not be continuous. You can come, go, come and go. We will count totally. So that 182 days, 60 days and all. Sir, should it be continuous? No, it need not be continuous. And easy to remember, guys. Easy to remember. Please pay attention. How many days in our previous year? 365. Half of it is 182.5. 0.5 and all don't want. 182. Round off. Okay, sir, I will round up to 183. No, no, 182. 182 half year. Okay, sir. Now into 2. 365 into 2. 730. Additional condition. Clear? Yes. Then 2 months you take. 60 days. Into 2. 120 days. I'm just telling you the math as a shortcut to remember. Because sometimes you will have 62 na, 122 na. What is that? Those confusion you may have. Clear? So days is 60, 120, 182, 365 and 730. When? What you should know properly. One confusion I will try to create and clear it. Somewhere else also we have 180 days. Where is it? Year 182, na? Year 182, right? Yes. Somewhere else we have 180 depreciation. Under section 32, when you are claiming depreciation, if the asset is acquired and put to use during the previous year for less than 180, you can claim only 50% of the depreciation. Sir, we didn't think about it. You will not think now. You will create a confusion when you cover both. Clear? You should know when exactly what days. So for section 132, it is 180 days. So if asset is acquired and put to use for less than 180 days during the previous year, how many days should you consider? 180 there. You will claim only 50% of normal depreciation. 50% is not depreciation rate. Assume depreciation rate on furniture is 10%. You will claim how much? 5%. This is for section 32. How many days? 180. 180. Here how much? 182. Residential status. Please know this difference. Clear? Because when you cover both these topics, when every entire syllabus is covered, these doubts will come. These doubts will come. 182 na 180 na. So now, as you know, better whenever you are trying to study or recall, try to recall like this. Okay, 180 is for this, 182 is for this. Okay, done with individuals. Now coming to second set of people. Guys, residential status of HUF, EOP and partnership firm is given in section 6 subsection 2. And BOI, AJP and local authorities. AJP, not BJP. You know BJP? I'm not talking about that. AJP. Okay, there was something called KJP also in Karnataka. ಏನೋ ನೀನ್ ಕಟ್ಟಿದ್ದ ಮತ್ತೆ ಏನ್ ಕೈ ಎತ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ So AJP means artificial juridical person. So for them, I am covering it together because the criteria is same, guys. If the control and management of the affairs, business affairs, okay, is only or partly in India, they are considered to be resident in India. Only or partly, even if one decision is taken in India is enough. Here decision means policy decisions. Okay. So both cases same, guys. Sir, what if it is completely outside India? They are non-resident. They are non-resident. Completely outside India. Now listen. Only for HUF we have additional condition also. Whereas for others no additional condition. If HUF become resident as per section 6 subsection 2, we have to go to section 6 subsection 6 to see whether they are ordinary or not ordinary. Conditions remains same. Conditions, both the conditions remain same. But who should satisfy now? HUF, huh? Can HUF go outside India, come inside India? No, no, no. Karta. Who is the head of HUF? Karta. Now, Karta is the head of HUF. On behalf of HUF, Karta should satisfy both the additional condition given under section 6.6. If Karta satisfy both the conditions given under section 6.6, who will become ordinary resident? HUF. HUF will become ordinary resident. Now let me ask you. Karta in his individual capacity is ordinary resident. What is the residential status of HUF? Ordinary. Karta in his individual capacity is not ordinary resident. What is the residential status of HUF? Not ordinary resident. Karta is a non-resident. What is the residential status of HUF? What is the residential status of HUF? Question mark. Majority of the time, HUF also might be non-resident. Sorry, not ordinary resident, but we cannot conclude. Single line. How is it, sir? Guys, listen. Assume I am the Karta of an HUF. In the previous year, I am in India only for 50 days. So I am non-resident. I am more non-resident. But in the past, I was completely in India. In the past, I was completely in India. I am non-resident. So for my individual capacity, will we check additional condition? No, I will not, because I am not non-resident already. Now for HUF, they told if Karta satisfy both the condition given under section 6.6, what is the residential status of HUF? Ordinary. Now if I check the conditions applicable under section 6.6, am I satisfying both? Yes, because I was completely in India in the past. So that 2 years resident out of 10 years, taken care. 730 days or more during 7 years preceding the previous year, taken care. I am non-resident. But am I satisfying both the condition under section 6.6? Yes. Guys, once I become non-resident, for my residential status as an individual, we never check additional condition. But now for HUF, they told, if Karta satisfy both, HUF will become ordinary. Can we go and check even though the Karta is non-resident? Yes. Please read the law as it is. Don't create your own law. Okay, when you're writing the law, students will write their own law. Okay, in the process of studying and writing income tax law, they will create their own law. They didn't tell if Karta is ordinary, HF is also ordinary. If Karta is not ordinary, HF is also not ordinary. Did they use that word? No. They told if Karta satisfy both, then HF is ordinary anta. So irrespective of the residential status of Karta, if he satisfy both, residential status of HF is ordinary resident. Ordinary resident, guys. Hope you guys got it. Clear? Just. Okay. And only for individual and HF, we check additional conditions. Rest all, only one stage. Only for individual and HF, guys, 2 stages. Okay, sir. Now coming to companies. Residential status of companies are covered under section 6.3. Indian company will always be resident in India, no matter where their poem is. Whereas other than Indian company, that is foreign company, they are resident in India only if their poem is in India. What is this poem, sir? Place of effective management. Means where the key commercial and management decisions are taken. Who takes the decision on behalf of the company? Board of directors. So if they have taken the decisions in India, poem is said to be in India. And guys, there are some criteria to decide whether the poem is in India, outside India and all. But that is not a part of your intermediate syllabus. That is not a part of your intermediate syllabus. You will be learning it at final stage. Okay, so please be careful. Poem is relevant only for which company? Foreign company. Whereas Indian company will always be resident in India, guys. Okay, so next, section 6, subsection 4. Body of, that is we have anyway covered. 6.2 along with 6.4. Next, 6.5. 6.5. One residential status for all sources of income. Sir, we have 5 heads of income, sir. So for each head of income, should I calculate residential status separately? No, no. One residential status for 1 year for all sources of income. Now, sir, I have become resident now. Does it mean that I am resident forever? No, no. I have to check the residential status for each and every year separately. For each and every year separately. Where is it given? Section 6.5. But most now, if I am permanently settled in India, should I check every year? No. It is understood I am resident in India. Nanige bere enu dari ne illa. Sir, karma bhumi, dharma bhumi, everything is India only, sir. So in that case, I am always resident. This checking and all we will do for whom? Those who are traveling. Keep on traveling. Now, in the exam, will they give our story? No. Whose story they will give? People who are traveling, coming, going. So we have to calculate. They will not give number of trips and all. Only one trip they may give. They tell this guy was in outside India, he came to India, or going outside India. So you have to count the number of days, guys. Here, yes. Okay. So this is all about the residential status of India. The assesses individuals and other set of people. Okay. So totally 7 subsections are there, including 1 year. Okay. Easy to remember, guys. Easy to remember. Let me just give some shortcut for this. Okay. 6.1 covers residential status of whom? Individual. Individual means how many people? How many people? 1. Any doubt in that? ಇಲ್ಲ ಸರ್ ನಾನು ನನ್ನ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ ಒಂದೇ ಓಕೆ ಎರಡು ದೇಹ ಒಂದು ಆತ್ಮ okay that and all you keep it aside. Individual means 1. HF to form a family at least there should be 2 people HF home at least 2 partners should be there na. Yes, even for AOP at least 2 people should be there. Sir, no sir, I am the only person. AOP, no, you are individual. Next, company, section 6 subsection 3. Hey, company will start with what, which alphabet? C is the which alphabet in the order? Third. 6 3. Got it? So C company 6 subsection 3. Okay, sir. ಬೇರೆದೆಲ್ಲ ನೆನ್ಪಿಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಸಾಕು. ಚಲೋ, because some important things I have told you, others you can try to remember easily. Yeah. So only for individual HF additional conditions are there, guys. Rest of them straight away either ordinary resident or non-resident. In between category not ordinary will come only for individual and HF. Yes. We covered everything. Yes. Residential status done. Residential status done. Now let me just give a clarity on that. Okay. Little more clarity. Ah. This is only for number of days calculation, guys. Yeah. This is only on number of days calculation. Guys, which is our previous year? 20. Okay. Our previous year is 24, 25. Whenever you see any question on residential status, first thing you have to check what? This year, how many days he or she was in India? He or she was in India. And sometimes straight away it will be one less than 182 days. So this condition will be ruled out. This condition would be ruled out. And next thing you will check is, are they covered under the special cases? Okay, and when you read the question itself, you will get an insight. They will start with Indian citizen, that this he was settled outside India, coming to India, or he was in India, going outside India. So all this story they will give. Immediately things should start striking to your mind. Yes, this is on special case. This is on special case. Yes. Next, that Indian citizen and all, please be careful. They start the question normally with that, the first line.